Is Scarlet and Violet base set the worst set in the Scarlet and Violet block? We're going to take a look at the singles and the sealed product from this set and evaluate where the prices are at right now after 3 months. Welcome back to the channel. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It really helps go a long way in getting this video into the algorithm. We're going to talk about some singles like this. This is actually my very first pack of Scarlet and Violet I ever opened up. I actually had it on a short video on my channel, but wild, very cool. At one point this card was like $50+. Now it's sitting in the $20 range, which is wild. We're also going to take a look at some sealed product like Scarlet and Violet, booster boxes, amongst other things like trainer boxes, which, by the way, if you are in Canada, I don't know if this is in the States as well, I found Scarlet and Violet ETBs at the Costco locally close to me, and it also came with 2 Pokeballs. So if you guys are seeing that as well, let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna try to do a video on that later on. When I was there last time, I actually didn't pick it up. I kind of kick myself now for not grabbing it because it's content, first of all, and also it'd be a fun opening video for the price tag that they were selling it at. So let's take a look at the very first product that I wanted to show you guys, and that is the most expensive, even more expensive than the booster box, which is a bit of a surprise to me, and that is the Scarlet and Violet Miraidon Elite Trainer Box. This is the Pokemon Center exclusive version of the card. Now if you take a look, 3 months ago, sitting at $96.19, went up to its highest point at $96.92 in about August 9th to 11th, and now it's sitting at about $95.20. Next up here is the booster box. Now this booster box has actually had a decent week. Last week it actually went up from $79.77, which is wild. The fact that you can even see any of these booster boxes go below 80 is just insane. And it's went up to $82.48, but 3 months ago it was sitting at $95.08, so it definitely has lost quite a bit of money. Now the other Pokemon Center exclusive, this is the Miraidon Elite Trainer Box. It is sitting at $74.21 right now, and it was at its highest point 3 months ago at $77.50. Next up here is the Miraidon regular Scarlet and Violet ETB, and that is currently sitting at $35.03 right now, but 3 months ago it was sitting at $37.39, then went to its highest point at August 12th to August 14th at $39.15. Next up here is the Miraidon regular ETB. Now it is sitting at $32.55. 3 months ago it was sitting at $33.92, and then its highest point was August 3rd to August 5th at $34.76 for its market price. Next up is the booster bundle here. I love these. They come with 6 packs. They're just great to crack open, and usually they come with a ton of value compared to ETB. So if you just want to open up packs, it's definitely better than actually grabbing an ETB, unless you want like the dice and the sleeves and all the other promos and exclusives that you get to there in those boxes. So it's sitting at $20.14 about 3 months ago. Its highest point was actually early October 5th to October 7th, and is now sitting at $19.56. The fact that you can find this under $20 is pretty insane. Now let's take a look at the singles. Now the most expensive is the Illustration Rare Miriam. Now it's sitting at $33.09 right now for its market price. 3 months ago is at $47.47. And then at its highest point was a week after that, from July 28th to July 30th at $49.65. And this is the most expensive card in the set, and I think that's one of the reasons why the sealed product has a lot of downward pressure on it, because if this is the most expensive card in the set, only $33, the set's in for some trouble, because every other set in the Scarlet and Violet block has substantially more expensive cards. Next up here is the Gardevoir EX right here, the first pull I've ever had from Scarlet and Violet. So I guess I had good luck or bad luck. It depends on how you look at it. 3 months ago, it was sitting at $22.67 at its highest point in the last 3 months. August 21st to 23rd, it was sitting at $25.57 and is now sitting at $22.67. Next up here is Miraidon EX. This is another illustration rare. It's sitting at $17.74 right now, but 3 months ago, $20.65. The highest point in the last 3 months was $21.56. Next up is the Nest Ball Gold Secret Rare, sitting at $14.05 for its market price, and it's actually been going up in the past few weeks. And its lowest point was August 6th to August 8th, sitting at $11.33, and then 3 months ago sitting at $13.57. So it's actually risen since its 3-month low. This might be one of the actually only cards that have actually been performing well in the past few weeks. Next up is another one that's actually been performing well, and it's another gold card. A lot of gold cards are going up in this block. It is Rare Candy. 3 months ago, sitting at $9.12, and is now sitting at $12 $12.22, but its highest point was early in October at $13.36. Next up here is Miriam, and it is sitting at $11.70 for this trainer. 3 months ago, it was sitting at $16.51, and its highest point in the past 3 months was $17.05 at the end of July. Next up here is Crydon EX. This is another illustration rare. It has been pretty much on a ski slope. There's been a little bit of bumps up and craters down, but 3 months ago it was sitting at about $16.33 and is now sitting at $10.09, so quite a substantial drop in the past 3 months. Next up here is Arvin, another trainer, another secret illustration rare trainer. It's sitting at $9.44 and has actually been on the rise in the past month and a half. 3 months ago it was sitting at $5.25, and then it went to its lowest point from August 9th to August 11th at $4.47, and pretty much has been on the rise ever since. Now, let me know what you guys think of Scarlet and Violet. I've given you guys a little bit of data here. You guys can make up your own mind whether or not you think this is the worst set from the entire block. Do you think it's going to be a long-term hold? When do you think that this box, and not just the boxes, but a lot of the singles, when do you think they're actually going to rise? Do you think it's going to be when they're out of print, or do you think there's going to be more demand as people shift attention from newer sets? I think a lot of the reason why this set hasn't been performing well is just because the sets that have come out so far from the Scarlet and Violet block have been really good. Paldea Evolved, great for singles. And then you have the Charizard set, Obsidian Flames, everyone loves Charizard. And then you have Pokemon 151. There's a lot of attention being directed towards these other sets rather than Scarlet and Violet, and I think for good reasons. You know, they're definitely better sets in my opinion, but maybe that isn't the opinion that you guys share. If you do have another opinion, let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you think about the latest set. That is a set that I definitely want to go over in a video maybe next week. If you guys are excited about that, let me know in the comment section as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, leave a like and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.